everyone, this is Wings. I want to share with you the result that I got for doing the morning miracles for a year now. Let's get started. So what is my morning miracle? It's called Lifesavers. Can you read it? Savers. So these all have the acronyms in it. So what is the S? Okay. S is the silent. A is the affirmation. V is the visualization. E is the exercise. R is the reading. S is the scribing. Scribing. So this is actually for from the Morning Miracles book that I actually got to read last year, and then because it is an ebook that I didn't get to pay, it was a trial period at the time in Amazon, and then I knew that it's a trial period, so I just go ahead and read all of the book that I need to read as an entrepreneur, you know. So this Morning Miracle is one of them, and this has benefited me huge time. I cannot tell you how huge it is anymore. Okay, this is actually really my lifesavers. So in here you have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 things that you have to do every time after you wake up in the morning. Silent, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. Scribing is just, you know, writing things up on the board, like just brainstorming everything. So silent is actually referred to meditation, and I've been following Tony Robbins kind of like 13 minutes meditation, like his morning routine for like a couple months already, because if I actually go ahead and meditate myself, I'll fall asleep or it's really hard for me to concentrate, so I need someone actually to guide me, and then the Tony Robbins one is actually really excellent for me. It's introduced by my friends. She's also an entrepreneur, and then from that I'm really grateful because that saved me a lot. In that actually Tony Robbins morning routine, it covers the visualization, exercise, and then the silent. I wouldn't say the affirmation because it does say something about the affirmation, healing power, whatever it is, but then it's not like the one that I've been doing so far. So even though I did the morning routine from the Tony Robbins that cover like 3 of them, I still go ahead and do my own affirmation, my own reading, and then my own scribing. So every morning I'll also, what do you need to write actually in your scribing, right? So according to Mel Robbins, in the first 30 minutes in the morning, you know, 30 minutes the first thing when you wake up, do not touch your phone, do not do anything. Well, the first hour, do not touch your phone, that's what she said. But in the first 30 minutes, just calm yourself down and then listen to your voice, your inner voice in your head, and then whatever that you find kind of like helpful to you or meaningful, just write it down. So for me, I did that for like couple months, and then afterward I kind of like run out the idea, and then when I find myself like when I wake up, I keep on thinking on the past days not helping me. So later on I change. So my scribing part is actually me writing what I'm thankful for that day, 7 things that I'm thankful for, you know, for in my life that's come across to me, or whatever it is that I have to think of something that I'm thankful for, and then write it down in my book. I do have a book for my morning miracle, okay, my morning routine. So that is what I do for my morning routine, and this is actually my morning routine. So after I tell you the process, what it is all about, then what is the result that I got for these past years. I have to say that my most amazing result has been my character. It is actually helping me to calm down. It's actually, well, in the past, everybody who have known me for years, well, you do not need years or months to actually know that I'm really short-tempered, and I really get angry easily. Even to my parents or to my sisters or to anyone, I get angry really easily and really like fast. I'm a really short-tempered person. When I knew that, you know, when some people talk to me in kind of like different tone or something, they don't really mean that way, but then I still cannot control myself and I will speak kind of like rude to them. That is seriously me in the past, okay? So after I did this morning routine, I didn't even know when I start changing. I've been doing so many stuff like this past year since I know this morning routine. And then I am in this entrepreneur life for like almost 2 years already. Next year in March, it's gonna be 2 years. So there are so many things that I'm constantly learning. And then that's why I'm so glad about jumping into this entrepreneur life, because I really become the best version of me. The things that I really hate about myself, I really deem to change about myself, I couldn't change in the past. But then since I started entrepreneur, somehow things just start moving, especially when I have this, like when I'm doing these lifesavers every morning. My hot temper kind of like just gone, unless someone really pissed me off, that I'm gonna be really kind of like angry. But then other than that, I can just, you know, respond to anything, or just by laugh it off, just by saying things like really kind of like calmly and simply. Because I'll give you an example about my mom, because my mom is someone who do not know how to express her own feelings. So sometimes she means something good, but then she will tell you in the kind of like mommy's tone, you know, like ordering you or something, making you feel kind of like you're so irritating. So that is when that I will actually, you know, talk back to her with rudeness. But then these past couple of months, I don't even know when did I started that. Whenever she talked to me in a really bad, well, I wouldn't say bad manner, I will say mommy's manner, you know, I will respond her like really calmly now. And I will kind of like not going with her flow anymore. I have my own flow already. So whenever she talk like, hey, you don't this, you know how mommy is always like, don't do that, don't do this, blah blah and blah, you know, it's freaking annoying. But then now I can respond to her, okay, I will do this, okay, I will do it like tomorrow, or I will do this, but or I couldn't do this because of this. I can explain it to her like much nicely now and much clearer, so that we don't have kind of like misunderstanding, and then it actually improve our relationship. In the past, this wouldn't happen to me. In the past, when she actually talked kind of like annoying stuff to me, I would just get back to her and say, okay, I will do that. It's like my tone is different, and now it's totally toned down. And I don't get angry when I'm kind of like in the road. You know how when you're a driver, you got angry driver all around, right? It's the same here in Indonesia, especially. Everybody feels kind of like, okay, this is my street. I want to drive like that. I want to drive like that. You know, they will just beep. They don't care. And in the past, I would get angry, really angry, so fast. And I would, because my driving skill is quite nice, you know, I would just go and block them, and then, you know, we wouldn't get into accident because I know my limit, you know. But then I will kind of like block their way, whatever. I will do all of those crazy things. But now, whenever they do that, I will kind of like just slow down and then just let them be at this. And then I will think to myself like, okay, maybe they are having a bad day, whatever, I'll just drive safely. And that is my tone now, that's my way now of doing stuff, you know. So a lot of the things start changing in my body, not like my body, but my mental. A lot of the things start changing, and it's changing for the good. There is many more that I think still coming into my way. Just like in the spiritual part, I can actually sense things kind of like clearer for me. I don't know how to say it to you, or how should I explain it, but then I can, you know, in short, I can only tell you this morning routine really has benefited me a lot. And when actually, you know, I have a friend who has a kid, and he's actually only 7 years old, and then I know that he has emotional issue, meaning that he's short-tempered also, just like me in the past, get angry really easily. And then when, you know, whenever I saw that little boy, it's kind of like mirror back to me in the past. When he's angry, he will hit the sister, he will throw his toy, be kind of like really kind of like being a really monster boy, whatever you want to call it. So it's kind of like, I really, when I actually try to communicate with him, it kind of like stuck me at the time. Okay, I thought that he only needs meditation, or he only needs to count like 5. Remember how a lot of people like teaching you, when you are actually short-tempered or got angry, they say count to 5 or count to 10, either backward or what's that called, frontward, I don't know what it's called, like 5 4 3 2 1, or 1 2 3 4 5, something like that, whatever it is. But then they will ask you to count. For me, it just doesn't work. So at the time, you know, when I was trying to tell this kid, you know, okay, you can do this, I kind of like stopped right there, because things that doesn't work for me, how can I tell someone I expect it to work on them? Because I just saw a mirror of me. And then if that thing is not 100% work, and then plus he's still a little young kid, he doesn't know how to handle his emotion, you know. We adults should be able to handle it correctly, but I didn't know how to handle it for the past 30 years. I'm telling you, okay, maybe 30 years, because now I'm already 32 years old. Ta-da! Don't be so surprised. A lot of people may think, yeah, you do look like 32. I hate you. Whatever it is. So, but then when I actually think of like, oh yeah, I start actually getting better when I start doing my morning routine, my lifesavers. But I do not know which one exactly that do the work. I really don't know. So I don't know how to actually advise this little boy how to handle his emotion. Maybe I should tell the mom that, you know, ask him to do all 6 of this every day in the morning. I don't know, little boy. Maybe you can. I don't know. I just hope that she can find this. I'll actually tell her about this stuff, and then we'll see what happens, because the decision, of course, is gonna be in his mom's hand. So let's see what happens. But then, in the end, I'm sharing my morning routine to you guys. This has been really helpful to me, and a lot of the people, well, some people that I actually tell them about this morning routine, that they actually go and practice it, they reported to me that they actually have kind of like a very, very good result on them also. So I got a lot of thanks from that. So this time I'm thinking, why not share it with you guys? Because if it's helpful to me, I'm pretty sure it's going to be helpful to you guys too. Even though I do not know what is your problem, I do not know which part that's going to be really helping you, I can't tell myself also. I just knew that every morning I got to do 6 of these before I can turn on my phone. That's it. So happy entrepreneur life. Let's go and work hard again together. Hopefully this is going to be helpful for you. Well, hopefully this is helpful for you. Oh yeah, the author of the book is called Hal Elrod. I hope I spell his name right. His name is so freaking hard. And then the book is The Morning Miracle, or The Miracle Morning. I don't know. I always get it upside down, but this is what he's teaching in the book, okay? And then a lot of the successful entrepreneurs actually, their morning routine fall into all of this. Some of them hit 3, some of them hit 4, some of them hit all of this. Start trying it out, and let's see the miracle together, okay? So this is Wings again. Thank you for watching. Hopefully my video give you some value. Thanks for supporting me. If you need any beauty transformation, just like me, staying young without any surgery, just with my simple gadget, come and look for me, okay? Look for me in my Facebook, because I don't really know how the YouTube work. I'm pretty active in Facebook because there's my only platform to do my business. So I'll be waiting to hear from you guys, okay? That's all. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.